So we are here courtesy of the differenttraders.site. Remember that it's a free website. You can access it from any browser that you are working with, okay? Ikue, Brave, Opera, Chrome, whichever. So I'm here to show you a good setup of the market rise and fall plus the entry point identification, okay? Now, this is the derivative chart, okay? You come on this far left, R25, you click on it, then you delete. You pick one volatility that you want to make your analysis from. In my case, I'll pick 15.1s, okay? Or the 15.1 seconds. Now, this is my volatility, or how the market look. They look this way at this specific time. So I'll definitely add my setup. I'll pick a good time frame. Remember, I explained the meaning of the time frame in my previous videos. So I'll pick the 15-minute time frame for our example today. I'll pick the 15 time frame for our example today. I'll also pick the indicators that I feel that will work with. It's a moving average one, this one in the peke yake, the secluded moving average. I'll add it, then I'll exit. This is how it looks, you can see. Then I'll pick the second indicator. In my case, I'll pick the MACD. Then lastly, I will pick the Williams fractal. The Williams fractal is there. So I need to first explain how these indicators work from different points and for you to make a decision. Remember, in my previous video, I said that the work of the indicators is to give a prediction, okay? To give us a direction. So you being a beginner, I'll definitely advise that you work with the indicators for now until you become profitable. That's when you work with things like the price action. But for now, I need you to dwell on the indicators. So we have the moving average. Okay, let me write here so that you may see. We have the moving average. We have, let me write here. Let me delete this one first. Let me delete this one. So we have the moving average. We have the Williams fractal. We have the MACD. Okay, those are the three indicators that you'll be working with in our setup analysis for the market rise and fall. I'll still do a different format of the analysis using a different set of indicators, okay? Make sure that you subscribe to this channel because I'll be giving these strategies here, okay? So the moving average one, remember we said that it works either by being on top of the candles or below the candles that are forming. Now, if the moving average is above, yeah, there is a prediction that the market is going to fall, that the market is going to on a downtrend. So immediately you see that the moving average is coming above the candles. You being a trader, you must have the sense that the markets are going to fall. Correct. Now, the second indicator, the second part of the moving average is when it comes below. You can see when it comes below, it indicates that the market is going to rise, or the candle above it will be green. Okay, you can see the candle above it will be green. So you've been a trader, when the moving average comes below the candles and you have seen that, you've been a trader, you must get a trigger that the markets are going to rise. Now, the second indicator is what we call the fractals, and the fractal is signified by the green arrows facing upwards and the red arrows facing downward. Now, immediately you see the green fractal above here, okay? You know that a downtrend or a fall market is about to happen. So you set your robot on fall, and then now you wait for the trading candle that I'm going to explain at the end of this video as I'm telling you more about the entry points. Okay, so immediately you also see the red fractal down here. You understand that there is a slowdown of the sellers, okay, and the buyers are taking over. Buyers in the sense, I mean, the name of the rise market, okay. The fall market is slowing down, signified by the red fractal. Then that market will reverse upward for a rise, Now, the moving average and the William fractal must, in capital letters, give similar or same prediction, okay? None should give a contradicting prediction. If the William fractal tells you that the market is going to fall and the moving average tells you that the market is going to rise, do not trade in capital letters. Then we have the MACD. MACD, I talked about it in my previous video, whereby I said that it has this aspect, the blue line, the orange line, the red and the green strong candles, or the faded red and the faded green candles. Okay, remember the rule still remains. We do not trade on the faded candles. Reason being, the market at this point, they look this way. The markets are undecided. Okay, you can see where we had the faded lines, the candles on the MACD, the market on the chart, okay, gave us a undecided prediction. So we only trade on the candles that are strong. You can see here. Now, the orange line of the MACD crossed the blue line of the MACD, and the market prediction was fall. Strong candles on the MACD gave us a prediction of fall. Okay, now look at this. The blue line of the MACD crossed the orange line down here, facing upwards. Prediction was rise, signified by the green candles on the charts. Okay, correct. Confirmation, the green candles in bracket, strong green candles of the MACD gave us that prediction of the rise market. Now, you have made your very good setup combination of the indicators that you're going to work with. And I said that work with indicators that are easy to understand, to interpret, and they are readable to your eyes. Do not work with complicated indicators. Now, we will move to the next part. After making such kind of a confirmation, I am going to give my first strategy of the rise market and the fall market. Now, if you want to identify a good entry point, one, the candle that you're trading on must be on momentum. The candle must show direction, okay? The candle must be moving upwards in a clear way or downwards in a clear way. That is one thing that you must always look at. Now, I talked about the timer that you add from this part, and you can see it's counting at this part. Here we have this scale, you can see. And I said that for you to be able to trade, at least trade when the time that is remaining is past half, okay? You are trading on the 15-minute time frame, 6 minutes remaining, it's a very good part to trade. 5 minutes remaining, 4 minutes remaining, it's a very good time to execute your trades. At least do not join the market when the candle or the time has just started ticking or it is about to elapse or end. Join in between for you to make an execution. Now, you have identified that this current candle that is forming is on momentum. It has given a rise direction, that I am rising and I have no reason to go back to fall. So that is the tick number one that you must make or observe. Number two, you are going to work with what you call the retest ratio. And the retest ratio is this way, the retest ratio. Now, these candles that are forming move up and down. The candle is moving up and down. You can observe here at this point, it's moving up and down. And we have what we call 3 is to 3 retests. We have 2 is to 3 retests. We have 3 is to 4 retests. What do I mean? I mean this. The movement down, down, up, up, up is what you call the retest. Okay? Now, for you to make a good decision, you must first observe the candle retest ratio. How many times is this candle moving downward? Okay? One, you'll observe and see that the candle is moving downwards 3 times and then upwards 3 times. Now, what is the entry point? The entry point is when the candle, if you're trading rise, when the candle moves down the first retest, second retest, the third retest becomes your entry point, because from the behavior that this candle has been making, you know that it will move upward 3 times for you to secure a win on the rise. Okay, so 3 retest downwards. On the third retest, you join the market rise. Then you exit. The number of runs is usually 2 is to 3. Then you stop your robot and you observe again. Remember that the method of the retest changes. It can change to 2 is to 3. It can change to 3 is to 4. That is one strategy that is widely used to identify or to join the market. Now, if it is for the fall market, you're going to know that this candle that is forming is moving upwards. How many times? For it to fall, how many times? Then now from there, you'll be able to make a decision. Now, one advantage of the market rise and fall is that you are trading what you are seeing. Okay, you do not force the markets. Now, at some point, you realize that you have a very extreme ratio. Okay, 0 is to 4. At those points, at times, you do not trade. So you do not trade to a candle that is over retesting. Over retesting candles are not traded. Okay, understand that. So remember that you are trading on the different traders site. You are able to access this chart. It is there. You'll be able to make your execution. You'll be able to access a free rise and fall robot for free. You'll be able to secure your dollar using this strategy. I need you to stay tuned as I be putting more strategies of the entry points. Remember, there are quite a number entry point strategies that you'll be able to use to make a successful trade here in derive, the binary trading. This is Prof, your number one mentor. Okay, you're trading on the different traders site. Make sure that you're trading from that point. We have the best robots over there. We have the best analysis over there. And then we have the best strategies on this channel. Make sure that you stay tuned. You make sure that you stay tuned. So that is the moving average combination, the William fractal, then the MACD. We have a different set. We have the CTI, the relative strength index. We have the Bollinger Band also still in effect. So make sure that you're not left aside. Come with just subscribe. You'll be missing a lot because I'll be posting these strategies here. Make sure that you do practice. This is one of the best markets that a beginner can perfect on. It is a market that has a very good payout if only you practice. It involves a lot of patience. It involves a lot of practice. Adios and be safe.